What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. I've been sitting up watching some of Brian Norman Jr. fights this morning, and I think Devin better be real cautious in this fight. Brian Norman Jr. is a much better counter puncher than he may get credit for, and he a strong puncher to the body. And from what I see, he just don't make boxing more difficult than it has to be. You know, sometimes all that extra stuff ain't really necessary. Sometimes you can just go about your business in a professional manner without with all the just unnecessary movement, unnecessary talking to the crowd. Just a lot of stuff that don't. I mean, it may look good to the fans, but it's not really doing a whole lot in the ring. I think I think he try to make his shots count. Sometimes he take a few more shots than I like to see him take, but the boy's strong, and it definitely don't like he. I don't see him having problems when he taking these shots. And the boy know how to work good on the inside. I mean, he a big. He got big, strong uppercuts, good hooks. He got good range generalship. I think I think Devin better be ready to go to war when he fight this boy. His reach is pretty much. He got good arm length. I mean, he a nice little package. And the boy is strong as an ox. I'm telling you, man, this is not gonna be no easy fight, no, for neither fighter. But I hope Devin ain't just seriously thinking he just miles ahead of this boy as far as skill. Cause I don't see that. I really don't. I see him, maybe he go about things a little differently. But I don't see a big skill gap here. I think Devin probably faster, but timing is how you deal with speed. The boy got good timing. I'm watching that, and I'm seeing that if there's no way Devin gonna go 12 rounds without catching quite a few big shots from this dude. So as long as Devin Chin and that body can take it, he may have a shot. But I got a funny feeling he gonna be broke down by about the ninth round. And I mean Devin, I think if Brian Norman come out there and fight the fight, I'm sure his father gonna tell him to go out there and fight by the eighth or ninth round. Devin gonna be kind of beat up bad, and it's a good possibility. I think this dude is being underestimated quite a bit. People keep talking about who he fought. When you can't fight nobody till you fight somebody. That's everybody fighter in boxing. Ain't nobody fought nobody until they fight somebody. That's for every future champion and great fighter in boxing. You gotta fight somebody to fight somebody to fight somebody. So since everybody's saying he ain't fought nobody, he finna fight somebody when he get Devin in the ring. He didn't have to take the fight. He could have did the same thing Boost did, sidestepped it. He finna fight the boy. And like I say, sometimes you gotta be careful what you ask for. I think Devin gonna have a lot of problems with this dude. I do think it's a 50-50 fight. I think it could go either way. I ain't saying one is way better than the other, but I am saying one damn sure punch stronger and punch harder and seem a little tougher than the other. Not saying that Devin don't have heart, but uh, you know, I seen Ryan Garcia fight a lot of dudes, and I ain't seen nobody get dropped as many times by him. Uh, like Devin did that night, and a lot of it was the same punch he was getting caught with over and over again. So the PED stuff, I done said it 1,000 times. I don't get off into that. Uh, I'm not no judge. All I can go by is what I see happen in the ring, and I see Devin haven't had a problem taking big shots. And that ain't the first time we seen him hurt. That's just the first time we seen him drop over and over again. And I got a funny feeling if he ain't careful in here with Norman Jr. and that boy started landing them body shots and slow Devin down like I think may just happen, it could get ugly in there late. because I think this boy, if Devin don't have, if Devin can't hurt him, and Devin ain't hurt a lot of fighters, but if he can't hurt Norman and keep him off, after about the fourth, fifth round, they both start picking it up. It could get ugly in there. I'm being serious. The shit could get ugly. If Devin head ain't right after he takes that power and he start being unsure, he gonna be in trouble. This a guy you better be sure all night with, cause he gonna be coming and he gonna be throwing hard shots, and he gonna be coming all night throwing hard shots. So if he start landing, Devin in trouble. If he start landing like in the first or second round, like Ryan did, if he can start connecting early in the fight, it won't go late. I don't think Devin will be able to stand up to that power if Brian Norman Jr. is able to touch him early. Now maybe Devin can box and move good enough to keep him off the early rounds. That would be the best path to victory for Devin. I'm gonna tell you that right now, cause whatever he stop and stand there, there's gonna be some shit coming. I can't wait to see this fight, man. And I say it to the cows come home. I think whoever can get the other guy to fight his fight that night is gonna win. I think they both got a way that they can fight and have the advantage. And it's just gonna be about which one of these guys gonna be able to impose their will on the other one. So although I'm going for Brian Norman Jr., I'm not by no mistake, by no stretch of imagination do I think it's just a given. This gonna be a good fight. If Devin can fight the way he gonna need to fight to win this, it's gonna be tough for Brian Norman Jr. If Brian Norman Jr. can fight the fight he needs to fight to beat Devin, so whoever can impose their will, in my opinion, will win this fight. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.